Hey guys, welcome to day 5 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. Today, you will focus on what it feels like to embrace. The word embrace means to hold someone close in your arms with affection or willingly support a belief or theory. To see the opportunities of where you can further embrace yourself and your inner light, you will need to notice the sensations of resistance. In those moments you would normally push away, play with the action and sensation of a loving embrace instead during today's class. So today we are going to get started inside of the hammock for our intention setting and breath work. So let's get inside. You're going to come up onto your knees, grab one edge of the hammock, and we're going to have to stand up to easily get into the position we're starting in today. So waving up the hammock, and you're going to find that edge that's closest to you and find the halfway mark by grabbing about 5 times, creeping your fingers along the material, and then come onto your feet. You're going to find that all the way through the center, bring one leg through the center of the hammock, and you're going to bring your sit bones down inside of the hammock in an open hammock. Keeping your feet outside to begin with, you might choose to cross your ankles and keep your hands on your knees. You might bring the soles of your feet onto the ground. Or you might even bring your knees down onto the ground, but that doesn't quite feel as nice. So maybe the soles of the feet on the ground feels best. Choosing your option, starting to soften your gaze or close your eyes, and noticing how you're feeling today. Noticing sensation in the body, and starting to connect to the word embrace. Notice what arises as you feel into the word embrace. What does it mean to you? Take a big breath in, and a long exhale out. Starting to form an intention around the word embrace. It could simply be, I embrace. I embrace. Noticing any sensation that arises today. Imagine giving it an embrace, a hug, a loving hug and embrace. Welcoming each sensation as it arises into your awareness, into your body. Take another deep breath in. And let something go, exhale, embrace what comes up. And getting ready for your breath work, your pranayama, Nadi, Shodhana, pranayama, alternate nose breathing. You're going to get your right hand, bring a fist into your right hand, and you're going to lean back slightly so you can bring some space for your hand against your face. Bring your pinky and thumb finger out, and then your peace fingers will come to your forehead. Take a preparatory breath, clearing breath in. And exhale. Going for 5 rounds. Close down that right nostril. Breathe into the left. When you get to the top, close both nostrils and hold. And then release the right nostril. Breathe out. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. That's 1 round. 4 more. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. Breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. Last round, breathe into your left nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your right nostril. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold. Breathe out of your left nostril. Release your hand down to your knee. Come back to a normal breath. Noticing sensation in your body, noticing how you feel. Coming back to your intention. Noticing what it feels like to embrace everything that comes up. Everything that comes up, embrace. Start to clasp your hands around the hammock that's in front of you. You're going to press away that hammock and round through the spine, chin into the chest. Come back to center, bring the hammock back in, straighten the spine. 2 more times, press away and round through the spine, chin into the chest. Inhale as you come to center, hammock comes in. Exhale, press away and round through the spine. Come back to center. Release that hammock in front. You're going to widen the feet a little bit more. Nice and wide. The knees are still bent, and then you're going to take a little sway to each side. So you're creating a half circle with your hips, straightening one leg and bending one leg, maybe flexing the toes as you create that half circle, pressing behind and to the other side. Take one more to each side, opening up the hips, and then meeting back in center. Bring the feet back towards each other. Coming through for what's like a malasana sort of pose. So the heels are going to face in towards you, toes face out, and they're going to be nice and close. So they're wide, but they're close. So the soles of the feet are going to try and reach the ground. And you're going to reach up with your left arm. And your right arm comes on the inside of your, right arm, inside of the right knee. You're going to look up to the top arm. Bring that top arm to the back side of the hammock just to open up and twist a little bit more. You might use the hammock to help twist and open through that top shoulder. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Notice if you're collapsing into the knees, press out, use the glutes. Coming back to center, bring both hands back inside, shoulders over hips. And then other side, reach up with your right hand. Left hand reaches on the inside of the left knee. Look up to your top hand. Change that hand grip to come behind the back side of the hammock so you can press against the hammock and twist a little more with the help of the hammock. Take one big breath in. Find that twist. And then release back to center. Bring both hands inside, shoulders over hips. You're going to press away, so grabbing onto that front side of the hammock and press away. This time you're going to bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. So bring the foot all the way through the center of the hammock. And you might need to move that right knee in a little closer, flexing the left toes. And this could feel really intense if you're really tight in your hips. So to release or come out of the stretch, you're going to press away that front part of the hammock. So the closer the shin bone is to the chest, the deeper the stretch is. So controlling the stretch, you might come closer and closer until that chin is nice and close to the chest. Stay here for one more breath. Relax something as you exhale. Notice what comes up. Can you embrace it? Notice where those pieces of resistance are lying, like breadcrumbs, helping you love yourself more. Start to press away that front part of the hammock And bring that left foot back through the center, back where it came from, to the ground. Keep pressing away. And you're going to bring the right foot through the center, other side, to be placed on top of the left knee. Flex the toes. Keep pressing away from the hammock to help control the stretch. The closer that leg gets into the chest, the deeper the stretch becomes. Finding your comfort point. Noticing any resistance in the body. Are you holding on in the shoulders, in the jaw, in the eyes? What can you let go of? What can you embrace a little bit more? Following those breadcrumbs of resistance so you can love yourself a little bit more, find ease and comfort. Take one more big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Starting to grab onto that front piece of the hammock, press it away. And then bring that right foot back where it came from to the ground. You're going to bring both feet inside of the hammock. So stretching out the hammock until both legs are completely inside. Completely inside. Get inside, little foot. Stretching out the legs into a straddle, long legs. And then you're going to close the legs, keep them straight, flex the feet, open the legs just like butterfly wings, and close them one more time. Beautiful. Soles of the feet come together, knees out wide for your meditation seated pose. Stay here for one breath. Feel yourself being embraced by the hammock. Where can you embrace a little bit more? You're going to straighten your right leg. Flex the toes. And reaching your left arm up high, reach it up. And start to come into a side body stretch. So reaching that left arm over the top, twisting and opening up the chest to the sky. So you reach that left arm to the extended leg of that right leg. Take one more big breath. Can you twist and open a little bit more? Reach a little further. And then bring your left arm back to center, heart over hips. You're going to bend your right knee internally. So internally rotating the toes and bend the knee. Coming in for a stag pose. And we're making our way into pigeon. So try and keep the toes inside of the hammock on that front leg. You're going to bring yourself out of the hammock on top of your left leg. So the left leg is going to be the front of the pigeon. And then you're going to try and turn your hips to face down towards the ground. So the entire torso and shoulders come out over the top of your left leg. And we're here in our pigeon. Take an inhale here and an exhale. Starting to notice if movement would serve your practice today. You feel free to stay in your pigeon if this is enough for you, but maybe you bring the right knee in towards your left foot. So like a little froggy position, curl it in and then straighten it back out into a pigeon. Take that one more time, curling the right knee in and then straightening it back out. That's it. You're going to open up the chest a little bit more. So looking to the front of your space, bring your left hand and fingertips to the ground. So you're going to look back over your right shoulder. Start to bend the right knee, so heel into the glute. Reaching on the outside of the hammock, try and grab the inside of your right foot. And we've got options here, so you can choose to either focus on your hip flexor and thigh by bringing and drawing the right heel on the outside of the hammock towards your glute. Notice how that feels. And then also notice what happens when you kick the right foot into your right hand and open up through the chest. Proud through the chest. Big inhale. And exhale, stay. Gently release that right foot back down into the hammock. And then turn the right knee in towards your left heel. Bring the shoulders back inside, back through stag, and then back into your straddle. So straightening out both legs, and then close the legs, keeping the legs straight like butterfly wings, open them out, straddle, close them, straddle open, close, and then soles of the feet together for meditation seated or butterfly, knees out wide. Take a big breath in. A big breath out. Start to straighten your left leg now. Tree, seated tree. And then you're going to reach your right arm up towards the sky and then over for a side body stretch. Reach that right arm over to reach for the left toes. Twisting and opening up that right shoulder. Noticing if you can sink a little deeper, reach a little longer. And then coming back to center, heart over hips. Internally rotating your left foot, bending the knee. So knees are bending in the same direction. You're going to bring the torso out over the top of your right leg. So come on out. Bringing the arms and shoulders out. And then you might stretch out that left leg behind you for your pigeon pose. Finding a comfortable position for the hammock against that back of the shoulder and armpit. Staying here if this feels good for your body, staying in your pigeon. If you'd like to find a little bit of movement, maybe that leg that's extended behind you, you bend it in, curling it in out wide towards you. And then extend the left leg. Left knee bends in to touch the right foot. One more time, extend and bend it in. Extend and stay. Starting to bring the right fingers to center. Open through the chest. Start to bend the left foot and reach back with your left hand to grab the inner side of your left foot. Start to curl that left heel in towards the glute. Hand comes on top of the foot for a deeper stretch in the thigh and the hip flexor. Stay here if this feels good. Otherwise, maybe you open through the shoulder and you start to press and kick that left foot into the hand to open up through the shoulder. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Release gently back into the hammock. Release your foot. Hands come to the ground and then bring that left knee in towards the foot. And then bring the torso back inside. Shoulders come back inside. And then come back into straddle. Closing the legs, and then open the legs. Close the legs, and open the legs. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Meditation, seated or butterfly. You're going to come out of the hammock. So start to clasp your hands around that front part of the hammock, press it away, and bring one foot through the center so that both feet come out to the front side of the hammock. You're going to come out all of the way until those sit bones will come onto the ground. And bring your thumbs to heart center, closing down the eyes and closing clasp together. Take a deep inhale, filling up with your intention about embracing. I embrace, and push that sensation down through the body, into the soles of your feet. Bow your chin into your chest, your mind to your heart. Acknowledging that deeper place within that lives with wisdom, light, and love. May it be shared with the world around you today. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I truly hope that you've been enjoying this series so far and getting a lot from it. If you were interested in taking your practice even further, I did want to let you know about my paid course, Aerial Yoga Life. It's a 30-day program designed to help beginners build their strength and skills on the aerial hammock. The first 14 days is called the boot camp, and these classes focus on building a strong foundation for your practice, using specific strength building exercises. Then you'll move on to the second part of the course for the remaining 16 days, which is called the skills section, where we focus more on technique and more intermediate to advanced skills. There are also a bunch of other bonuses such as weekly live classes and an extensive pose tutorial library. So if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, then you can check out the link in the description to learn more. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button down below, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get notified when I release new videos. I am so looking forward to seeing you for day 6 tomorrow. I will see you then.